There's a movie theater on fire. Tongues of hot destruction leaping a full 70 feet in the air, threatening scarred body in the least, and life's end at the most to anyone who would dare come close. A voice sounds a desperate pleading from within the furnace, a beckoning for someone, anyone, to give to a degree unparalleled, to risk what can only be given one time. From the crowd steps one who decides to come close. The off-duty firefighter who knows there's no such thing as off-duty doesn't even hesitate. He kisses his wife for what could be the last time, volunteering to be the lifeline of that voice, desperate for him to come close. Both death and eternity await within the flames to see if they be granted the right to claim these two fragile lives. The selfless one continues his approach, steps into the would-be grave, danger close. Heat sears the balls of his eyes, hairs on his arms wither. His tongue goes dry as he cries out to the one he searches for. He struggles to hear her over the sound of flames calling his name. Despite his frantic heart, he takes a moment to steady himself. Not today, fear. Not today. He makes his way through the fiery rubble. Embers attack his skin. Falling metal and wood bruise and abuse him. The voice is clearer now. He kicks open door after door of dismally vacant rooms. His feet's torment tell him the tops of his shoes are melted. Finally, mercifully, one more door kicked through reveals the one who owns that supplicating voice. Very knowledgeable of the behavior of flames, he wastes not a single moment. Bravery persistent, he grabs her hand, determined to quickly cover the required distance from furnace to salvation's door. He lets her run ahead, keeping an eye overhead, for what may fall is probably the greatest danger of all. Escape, freedom, and the crowd waiting are now finally visible. They're almost there, just a few feet. That's when she felt his hands grab hold. Her feet left the feverish floor. Then she was airborne, flung through the glassless frame of that theater door. September's air greeted her, wrapped her in a chill she cherished. She tumbled on the pavement, rolled a few times, and came to stop facing the direction from which she came, followed by no one. An eon crept by as she tried to understand what just happened. But he was right there with me, she yelled within her mind, smoke having choked out her vocal cords' use. But he was right there. He was so close. Gentle hands of a crying female lifted her to her feet. Through tears, the woman asked her, "Hon, are you okay?" And after seeing her wordless nod, the woman turns away to face the flames, then kneels to pray, to thank God for the selfless husband she just lost today. It can only be given once, and he gave freely that last breath. Though he wore no cowl or cape, he died a hero nonetheless.